Today I'm here to go over a do-it-yourself hydroponics system. So first I'm going to show you some of the materials that you'll need, and then we'll get going with putting it together. So the first thing you're going to need is a container. So I have chosen a small 5-gallon container from Lowe's. This container is dark. You want it to be dark and not clear because you don't want light to be able to get through, which can cause algae. So I have a dark container. On mine, I have drilled 2 holes. These are each 2-inch holes with a 2-inch drill bit. So you do that because that is where your net cups are going to go. So here are the net cups, which I purchased on Amazon, and the net cups just then fit right inside those little holes. So that is how we are going to grow things hydroponically. We are going to be growing lettuce today. So some other items that we're going to need is we're going to need some fertilizer. We have Epsom salt. We have a master blend that has phosphorus and potassium and nitrate, but just a little bit of nitrate. So then we have calcium nitrate added to it as well. So we have got that, and we have a parts per million meter, which we will test the water because we want it to be between 800 and 900. So we'll put that in until we get to that level. And that's what we have the scale here for. I've already got that measured out and put together. So we will go ahead and move forward with putting this together, and then we'll talk about lighting at the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put some of this in here. And then we are going to fill it with some water, and then we'll check the parts per million. The fertilizer is water soluble, so that helps it to break down pretty well, and it should mix up pretty good with the hose here. When we get to closer to the top, we don't want it to be completely filled because we want the net cups to touch the bottom of the water, but we don't want the water to come up on the net cups, because if we do that, then it can cause rot and they drown the plants. So it's real important to keep the water so it's just touching the net cup. So we're going to come to about 1.5 inches from the top, so that that net cup is just touching. So we're going to test this water here and see where we are with the water. just right where we need it. Okay, so we're gonna try to put those net cups now in and see. Get one of them in and close it up here. And then we'll add a little bit of water here and see if it's touching the bottom, if it's getting wet yet. It's just about, it's real close. Oh, I can see some water coming through at the bottom of the net cup. So we are good to go. So the last thing we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the lighting. It is beautiful, it's summer out, but this is going to be a project we're doing over the winter. So we are going to have it inside under a grow light. So just for purposes of being able to show you, I've set this outside so that you can see. I have got a clamp here that I've just clamped on. You can clamp it onto anything that's convenient for you. And then inside I have a grow bulb. And so then you're gonna want to have that. So it's about a foot and a half away, but not too far away from your plant. And if you're putting it like right in the middle, so both plants will be able to get that light. And then the last thing is I have it on a timer. So the timer will then get the light to be on for the amount of time you want it to be on, and you don't have to worry about turning it on and off. So I have it set for 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours a day. So this takes about 40 days and you should have 2 big heads of lettuce. I hope it goes well for you. So happy growing.